How to Climb the Mountain of God with St. John of the Cross. This is not a lecture. This is a map drawn by someone who was in love with God and knew how to walk through the dark. There is a drawing, a simple sketch made by the hand of a mystic that reveals more than 1,000 words ever could. It is the drawing of a mountain. At its base, many paths twist and turn. They seem promising, but they all lead nowhere. Only one path goes straight to the summit. Narrow, steep, and difficult, but true. This is the mountain of perfection, as drawn by St. John of the Cross. And this video is for those who wish to climb. St. John of the Cross was a Carmelite friar and mystic from 16th century Spain. He wrote his greatest works while imprisoned, persecuted, and abandoned. Yet from his prison cell he wrote about a freedom and a light that this world cannot offer. The ascent of Mount Carmel and the dark night of the soul are two parts of one great journey, the journey of the soul returning to God. But before you begin the climb, you must understand one thing. The soul does not ascend by adding more. It ascends by letting go. That is why John writes, "On the one true path up the mountain, to go where you know not, you must go by a way you know not." Let us look at the drawing. There are three main paths. The broadest ones, to the left and to the right, are filled with words like possessions, pleasures, consolations, recognition, success, understanding. Some of them even seem spiritual. But St. John tells us these are still attachments, and attachments, even good ones, can weigh the soul down. On these paths, people are still seeking themselves, not God. That is why their roads never reach the summit. But the middle path, the straight one, is marked by a different word. Nada, nothing. It says, to climb to the top, you must desire to possess nothing. To reach the all, you must go by the way of nothing. This is not a cold emptiness. It is the path of trust. It is the path of letting go of your own lights, your own strength, your own need to control the journey, and walking in the dark, in the purest faith. This is what St. John calls the night, not a punishment, but a grace. It is the way God purifies the soul, not through ideas, but through experience. He removes the supports. He removes the sweet feelings. He allows the soul to walk alone, so that it can truly belong to Him. Only in the night can we learn to love Him for who He is, not just for what He gives. The mountain is steep, the night is long, but at the summit there is union. Union with God in pure love, a love beyond feelings, a love that transforms the whole soul, and this, St. John says, is the reason the road is dark. Because the light ahead is too great, your eyes must be trained by darkness to bear it. So if you are in a moment of silence, emptiness, or confusion, do not run away. You may be closer to the summit than you think. Just walk. One step, one letting go, one quiet surrender at a time. Let the world have its noise. Let the soul keep its gaze. Upward, to the mountain of God. To reach the all, desire to possess nothing. To come to be all, desire to be nothing. St. John of the Cross. Thank you for staying until the end of this reflection. If you found it meaningful, please consider subscribing, giving a like, and sharing this video so that more souls may find their way through the night toward the light. Remember, understanding the path of the soul is not as complicated as it seems. It only asks for a willing heart ready to begin. Every Monday and Thursday at 8:08 p.m., a new step of the journey will be waiting for you here. Until then, stay close to God and may your soul be at peace. See you soon. God bless you.